Hi everyone, this is Edvin here, and welcome to another video on the INFJ YouTube channel. In this video, I want to talk about the subject of daydreaming and how daydreaming is a must for an INFJ. What can I say about my experience of daydreaming? My experience of daydreaming, I've noticed it has helped me greatly, especially in my inner head as I'm thinking of things and the things I've done in the past since I was a child up until this present day. Daydreaming is something that I personally do on a daily basis. I'm very fortunate that I have lots of quiet time, that I live alone at home, that I can be able to do it, which is a big, huge benefit for me. Now, there are challenges for others who share their residences with other people, and also keep in mind the children as well who are INFJ these days. How is it for them? And how can that be managed? Well, let's see if we can dive deeply and what I think might be some good suggestions on how daydream can be managed, whether if you are the INFJ or if you're not, that you know somebody, whether if it's a family member, a child, etc. Hopefully this might be beneficial for them. All right, let's dig in right away. First off, I found 3 benefits when it comes to daydreaming. Number 1, sort through thoughts. So anyone you know that is an INFJ that you see them daydreaming, they probably might tell you or not, but this is something that will benefit the person, and I could speak so myself because this has helped me out as well. Daydreaming has helped me sort through my thoughts, and I'm sure that any INFJ out there that is watching this video is able to relate onto what I'm saying here. But for those of you who are not an INFJ, just remember that this benefits the INFJ who is daydreaming. Number 2, creativity. I love this one because I compose music, a lot of music, with my keyboards. So I know how it is to be creative. I know how it is just to think of a song that you want to write or compose on the keyboard. And in my case, when I have a recording device, an audio recording device, I can at least be able to hum the tune, and by the time I get home, then I'm able to play that on the keyboard. So any INFJ that knows this will know exactly what I'm relating to. Number 3, imagination. Oh my goodness, this is an awesome one as well too, because imagination has no limit once you think about that in your head, and when you're daydreaming about it, it has no limit whatsoever. And this could go on probably for a few hours, a few minutes, and probably even possibly all day. Number 4, replenish energy. And in my case, I used to hold a job in a receptionist position. I held that job for 15 years and a half. And my experience after each and every single day on that job and working at that position, I would go home mentally drained. So the benefit of daydreaming helps me replenish my energy. Now, depending on the time of work and how stressful it is, it will take even longer than one night to replenish energy. So any INFJ out there will know and will relate to what I mean. I found one con actually, and that con is that these daydreams happen in inappropriate times. So for example, I could be riding the city bus, let's say from point A to point B, and I can say by experience that there would be thoughts that would just come into my mind, and they would just come in randomly. And then there would even be times that if it was something funny, then people would just see me just laughing by myself. And I would later hear them say in the bus, "Oh my God, he's laughing by himself." But when these daydreams happen on the inappropriate times, this is part of being an INFJ. So if it happens and you find yourself laughing by yourself and then you catch it, well, you know what? Let it be. Just go for it. Laugh at it, because only you understand what's going on. So don't let that discourage you in any way possible, because, daydreaming is part of an INFJ. My advice, number one, let the INFJ be at the appropriate time. So, for example, if you see that the INFJ is daydreaming, just let them be. If it's a quiet time that you notice that they are in their room and there's nothing going on, then just let it be. Now, if they're in school and they're doing some sort of work, or if maybe they're at home remotely doing work from school that they need to pay attention to the work, then I'm sure there are guides or some way in order to redirect them to do their work. Number two, search for quiet time. For the person who is an INFJ that is sharing a residence, that person will have to search for quiet time. Now, in my case, I don't have to worry about that because I live alone and quiet time is like the biggest essence for me, which is awesome. Finally, number three, approach them kindly and ask them questions. So if you see that if the person is either spaced out or you think that the person is lost, whoever that or if they're your family member or sibling or what, maybe if you see that the person is lost, spaced out, just ask them questions. Asking them questions can go a long way, and I'm sure that they will tell you exactly what they were daydreaming. That is, if they have opened up and they've grown comfortable with you. But if they don't tell you anything, then just give them their space and let them be. All right, so I hope that this video has benefited you in ways possible, just to at least give you some insight as to why daydreaming is a must for an INFJ. If you haven't yet, please hit that like, hit that bell, and hit that subscribe button. More videos like this will come out in the future. Thank you for watching.